It's very easy to just say I'm not confident, right? But the reality is I was never a confident speaker. I just became confident in what I do really well, which is make videos. So I know that sounds funny, but of course everyone gets, if you didn't get butterflies going up on stage, there's probably something wrong with you. But it's only in the sense of getting ready.
Hey guys, I'm here at Social Media World, and this is Amy.
Hey, how's it going?
How are you going? Who's just gotten off stage and has absolutely owned it. Yeah, great presentation on video blogging. And I just wanted to ask you, for those people who maybe aren't confident stepping up in front of a crowd, or even a small group, what advice would you give to them?
I think it's very easy to just say I'm not confident, right? But the reality is I was never a confident speaker. I just became confident in what I do really well, which is make videos. So I know that sounds funny, but of course everyone gets, if you didn't get butterflies going up on stage, there's probably something wrong with you. But it's only in the sense of getting ready. I have a lot of practice, but the only reason why I'm able to do it is because I know what I'm talking about so much. I'm very confident in that. That gives me the ability to just go up there and say, you guys need to know this. I need to tell you this. And I'm not going to let my insecurities hold that back.
Yeah, awesome. And just one more question about work ethic. It's clear that you worked hard in your life to get to where you are. Nothing comes to you easily.
No.
Not you, but just to one generally.
Anyone.
Yeah. So how important is a good work ethic? And by that I don't mean bust your ass 16 hours a day.
Yeah.
But working smart necessarily.
Well, there's working smart, there's working hard, there's all of. The reality is you're going to have so much work to do. So
and what is it for you?
It's all of it.
Yeah.
But you have to make mistakes. You have to work hard to make mistakes in order for you to figure out how to work smart. There's just a back and forth. So to me, I just think it's if you care about something, you're going to continue to work on it as much as you possibly can. And if it's as much as you possibly can, just be okay with that. Make it as productive as possible. It doesn't have to be 16 hours if you actually made the most of 2.
Yeah.
Most people don't make the most of 2. They're I definitely got a presentation done, and I probably was scrolling Instagram for half of that time, and it's only really 4 slides. That's the thing. If you're not making the most of the actual time slots you have, don't stress out about not having a 16-hour day to put in. I get a lot of feedback because it's hard for me to connect with people who are in my audience that are parents, because they don't take me that seriously from a time management perspective, which I completely understand, because you are wise beyond words for the situation that you are in. I do not have kids. So I think that there's something there that is really, really hard for them to kind of connect on, because I'll give a ton of advice, which quite frankly works for everyone, but it can sound no, you don't understand. I have kids, they're a variable, they change everything, they do this, they do that. All the more reason for the time that you actually have to be as focused and productive as possible, because you have to allow for the crazy to happen. Everyone has to. You as a parent probably would have to more, but that's an example of what I mean by work hard or work smart or whatever. Use the time you have and constantly go after the vision. If you never have the vision, if it's I just want followers and I just want all this zhuzhy stuff, you're wasting all your time no matter what.
Yeah, totally. So are you a fan of the side hustle? You kind of hear this sort of stuff from Gary Vaynerchuk and and I love Gary V, but the side hustle, what's your opinion on it?
I mean, it is a huge deal. My opinion is I needed it.
Yeah.
It's very hard for people to make the jump. Everybody's worried about the jump. First of all, they're probably worried about a jump that they shouldn't take. A lot of people shouldn't be jumping into the entrepreneurship bandwagon. It'll go away at some point. The fad will fade. The people that will be entrepreneurs, they already are, and they can't work for the man. Yeah. But that being said, you don't have to jump into that immediately. If I wouldn't have been side hustling, which it has a name now, I was working on my passion project after I got out of work, which meant I worked for clients for free or little money or sponsorship in order for me to get a portfolio, because I didn't go to school for it. I didn't have any work experience. I worked at a completely different kind of job. So it's really important, and I think that goes back to the parent thing being it's very difficult. It's very difficult to balance all of these things. It's very difficult, and a lot of people don't want to deal with it, and it's the answer is it's really hard, and it's hard to hear that.
Yeah.
But you're going to have to use every hour that you actually have. And if that is a side hustle, you better make the most of that 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, depending on how many you give yourself.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Of course.
And a photo bomb from Chris Ducker. See ya.